Shalom! Today I'd like to show you a Bible code about one of the most important archaeological discoveries of all time, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Now this Bible code is found in the books of Genesis and Exodus. Our access term is Qumran, which is here in the red, going up, at a skip of 3,326 letters. So Qumran is right here, and Scrolls is in the brown, going right over top. And the year they were first discovered was 1947, which is the Hebrew year 5708. That year is in the orange. And they were first discovered by some Bedouin shepherd teenage boys, and they would have been Ishmaelites, and that is in this green lettering in the plain text of Scripture. And they were found within the land of Canaan. Land of Canaan is here in the plain text. And that land, of course, is now known as Israel. Israel is in this blue, going to the right. And one of the most famous archaeologists in Israel, his name was Judean. He was involved with securing the Dead Sea Scrolls, as was his father, Eliezer Sukenik. Judean's name is here, crossing over the Dead Sea Scrolls. Here is Judean, last name Yadin, green with the white lettering. So he's crossing over his own name there. And thanks to Yadin, 4 of the 7 first scrolls that were found were purchased. And the word purchasing is here in the blue, and it's crossing over his name. And it's right above the word scrolls. Now these scrolls were hidden for over 2,000 years. The word hidden is pink. Zaphon, so hidden scrolls. They were sealed or locked away in caves, sealed or locked up here in the white with the blue lettering going down, and then they were revealed or uncovered, and that's this dark teal word going to the right. Now, a lot of the words in this table are horizontal words. They're going all in the same line, which means that they're very close together. It doesn't have very many letters between them. So that was something that was anomalous to this table. A lot of the important words were found horizontal. Now, the Dead Sea Scrolls, a couple of the languages they were found in were Hebrew and Aramaic. Aramaic is in this burgundy, going up diagonal. Then we have Hebrew just to the right, but going down, and it's at the exact same skip as Aramaic. And another Hebrew is right here in the plain text of Scripture. In the Dead Sea Scrolls, the writers of them, they never call themselves Essenes, so it's debatable whether they actually were Essenes. They did call themselves some things. One of the things was Yahad, which means community. And here in the peach, 3 letters going up to this Dalet, Yahad, and then it's here again, sharing the same Dalet. And both of them are connected to Qumran. They also called themselves sons of Zadok because they believed they were the rightly line of high priests. Zadok is here in this teal, and it's again over on the left, almost the same angle as the other Zadok. They were Levites. Twice we have Levites at a skip of 2 letters here, and then again up here, but going the opposite way, skip of 2 letters. There was a leader of this group who was known as the teacher of righteousness, and here we have teacher in this white with the purple lettering, and righteousness is Sadok here. Teacher of righteousness. And righteousness is sharing the Kuf in Qumran, and the Daled is being shared with Yahad twice. The word priestly is in this mauve color, going across to the right. They were the priestly Levites living in this community. We have the word scribe here in the white with the brown lettering, and it's crossing over the words for scrolls, and it's paralleling Qumran, the same skip. They were messianic, they were waiting for the Messiah. Messianic is here in the purple, going down diagonal, crossing over Qumran. This community was virtuous and moral and ethical, and sharing the mem with messianic, moral or ethical, in this gold lettering. And found at Qumran were several mikvahs, which was used for ceremonial cleansing. Mikvah is here at a skip of 2. We have Hebrew covenant. In this black lettering is Hebrew, going down, and covenant is going across this way. Menorah is in the yellow, and that's a symbol for Israel, and it was used in the temple by the priests. Heavenly is here twice, here in this light teal, and Moriah, that's where the Temple Mount was built in Jerusalem. Here's Moriah here. Jim Barfield, if you've ever read the Copper Scroll project, he talks about Qumran being a mirror image of Jerusalem, and that the Copper Scroll that was found with the Dead Sea Scrolls has a list of treasures, and these treasures may be buried beneath Qumran. That's a theory that he's put out and is yet to be confirmed and validated. And here we have the word reliable, faithful, or credible, going down. The Dead Sea Scrolls validate and make credible and reliable the scriptures that we have today. Many scrolls of the Tanakh were found, lots of the Torah, the Psalms, prophets, and also found there were fragments of the book of Enoch. Enoch is here in this very dark blue. And so the Dead Sea Scrolls validate that that book was in use back around the time that Yeshua walked the earth. Now I want to show you a couple of Bible verses that are running through this table. This top one is from Genesis chapter 28, verse 4, and it says, "And give thee the blessing of Abraham to thee and to thy seed with thee, that thou mayest inherit the land wherein thou art a stranger, which Elohim gave unto Abraham." So this land of Israel, where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found, were given to Israel by Yahuwah himself, not by any man, but by the Creator. And then this verse is from Exodus chapter 4, verse 5, and the context of that is where Moses met Yahuwah at the burning bush incident. And this verse says, "That they may believe that Yahuwah, Elohim of their fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Jacob hath appeared unto thee. So this is confirmation that Yahuwah is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He is the one true living Elohim. And so I believe that's what the Qumran scrolls were found for, to validate the scriptures and to validate that Yahuwah is the one true Elohim. And so that concludes this presentation. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Shalom.